Hey everybody, today I'm at the Animal Kingdom bus stop. I want to show you guys all the buses you can catch from here at Animal Kingdom. So let's go. Recently we rode one of the articulated buses and I thought it was a Nova. Some of you have corrected me, it's not a Nova, it's a new flyer. And we did find out recently also through a cast member that's a bus driver that there are only a handful of those articulated buses here. They're all new flyers, and not every station and not every hotel can actually hold that articulated bus. So FYI. That one's headed to Blizzard Beach, so you can get a bus here, not only back to your hotel, but you can also park hop and take a bus to the other parks. Bus driver that we talked to also told us that most of what Disney has are gillets, and I'm learning about buses right along with you guys, so I know a lot of you that watch these bus videos know so much more than I do, but I love riding the buses, and that's where all of this comes in. I just enjoy them. We've got one of my honey's favorite buses here. He's over there vlogging also. Every time he sees this bus he goes ka-chow. Trying to take his thumbnail picture off, so I was watching him. It's funny, but he loves Lightning McQueen. We all love Lightning McQueen. This is one of the most beautiful buses. Personally, I prefer Mater. That one's headed to Saratoga Springs. I'm actually in the Caribbean Beach stop right here, so he's stopping right next to us, right over there. We've got the Art of Animation bus rolling in. It's a Pluto with Minnie right behind it. And she's headed to Wilderness Lodge and Contemporary. So there are more buses on that side. You know, Disney has over 20 something resorts, and they have 4 different amusement parks with 2 different water parks. So on the other side of this, there's also more bus stops. That one's headed to the All-Star Resort. You got Mickey, and he looks like he's running or jumping, I'm not sure. There's Minnie. You know, Blizzard Beach just left, and we've got another one coming up. I think that's a minibus? No, that's a Mickey bus, I think. So we've got another Blizzard Beach coming up. There's the All-Star Sports coming around, which is Aladdin's bus. There goes another Blizzard Beach. He doesn't have too many people on there. I think only like 3. Got Mickey and Minnie parked right next to each other. It is Sunday today. It is extremely hot, but we find that it's less busy than normal. This bus station in particular, I love because it's got a lot of covered areas. So you get some of that cooling, you know, shade going on. We do have some buses around us that are on break and they're just kind of waiting. Let me show you. So you've got the Frozen bus right there waiting. Have a regular Disney white and red waiting. And this one right here. They go on break until they're ready to be called. And as the crowds go up or get, you know, heavier, then they bring in more buses. We did hear that from a cast member also. There goes Remy. Here comes Remy going to Riviera. If you notice, they try to also have the bus that goes to that hotel within that theme, like Remy, Paris, Riviera. Here comes Mickey. There goes Ka-Chow. He's headed to Fort Wilderness. Ooh, yeah, it's toasty out here. Those of you that love the Novas, here comes the Nova around the corner. And I believe Disney only has 5 Nova buses. But here it comes. This one looks pretty cool, pretty sleek. Here comes that Nova. Should have a video already on my channel of us riding a Nova bus. It was our first time riding it, and we did it because one of you guys kept asking us to ride a Nova bus and, you know, film it for you. So we did. You'll see the results on that video, how we felt about the Nova. So go check it out. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on my channel, but just in case, I'm going to link it up now here. The bus service is free of charge. That is part of your Disney stay. However, if you want to take a minivan, that is connected with Lyft, and those are at an extra charge. I don't know what it is, but you can take a minivan if you wanted to. They're headed to the Grand Floridian and the Poly. Here's the Nova. It's headed to Riviera Resort. It looks really cool. I like how the front is kind of curved. I've always liked the curve in certain cars when they do that. This one looks like it's kind of new and modern. But just to reiterate, they are free. So if you're staying at a Disney resort, your transportation is free. Be it a bus, be it the Skyliner. The minibus, however, that's going to be extra. It is associated with Lyft, but there's always a way to get around for free. If you're staying at one of the Seven Seas Lagoon hotels, like the ones that face Magic Kingdom, you can get around by monorail or by boat, but it's all complimentary to you. Here comes a very hard to find Figment. This Figment is rare, I swear. I think they maybe have 1 or 2 only. We barely ever find him, but it's part of the arts festival. You can see that he's got like the paint and he's like painting a rainbow. It's so beautiful. Oh, and it's actually, that is the Art of Animation bus. I love that. I love how the theming matches with the hotel. And he is parking right over there. If you're enjoying this series, I do have a playlist of the buses and the bus rides. So if we've gone on a bus ride recently that I've recorded, I'm also popping it in that playlist. Thanks again for joining me. Catch you on the next one.